Well, we're here, Skull.
This place looks very nice and calm. I can even see like the galaxy.
Yeah. Okay.
So what did you bring me here for?
Training for your powers.
How does that work?
Don't know. Just try to focus on power, and unlock. Focus and unlock a new form, I guess, because I read about that while checking your systems.
How would I focus, man? What am I focusing?
Just
like, look at the stars.
Just try to like focus on another form, I guess.
I'm gonna look at the moon while I do this.
I don't know why it's blue. That is very rare.
Yeah, it's blue moon. I'm gonna look at the moon to see if I can try and think of the moon as a new form.
Okay. Pretty night out here.
Ooh, wait.
You got something? Whoa. Oh.
Okay,
My head, bro. My head.
Holy moly.
My head.
Yeah, bro, this like fire, bro.
Okay.
It's like fire.
So, my head hurts, and also, you might pass out. Once you return to your...
out. What are you talking about? I just turned into myself.
Try to shoot something. Try to shoot something out of your hands. Try to shoot something out of your hands. Oh. Well, that worked.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel great, man. I feel like I've had a boost of caffeine.
Okay. Alright, he'll turn back here in a second to his original form. He'll turn back to his original form in a second. And I gotta drag him back. Alright, come on. Let's get you to the lab.
My legs don't work.
Come on. Come on. Let's get you to the lab. I'll just open up our dang. Alright. Yeah, we got him here.
I feel sleepy, bro.
Okay, buddy, wake up.
My nerves.
Alright, wake up.
Oh, my fault. I'm just a little tired.
Get up, bro. Get up, bro. What are you doing? Okay, follow me. Follow me, Branch. Follow me. Alright.
Oh.
Get up.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me go. Oh.
Okay, man. I don't know what you're doing. Okay, so.
I think I got it down.
Okay, so. When talk, I'm gonna say I've installed something into you so you don't pass out when you use your powers, but you will still feel tired. So.
Is that why I feel tired right now?
For a little bit. So, do you want to head home or do you want to keep exploring around?
I don't know, man. My wiring is getting really faulty.
You've seen my assistants, correct? That are in that one building.
No, I haven't.
I'll send you a pic. There you go. Stupid mess up.
Okay.
Alright, come on.
Yeah, my wires are like really faulty.
Try to drop a portal to the house, and then we'll just probably hang out there. For the time being. Apartment. Yeah. Yeah, our apartment.
How do I do
Alright. I just, okay, let's check on Zox. Take a quick knock. Okay, I guess we're going on. Doors unlocked. Skull.
Me.
Skull.
Me.
Let me get some water. There we go.
Me.
Wake up!
Intruder! Oh, wait, yo, what up, bro? How you doing?
Let's go.
My bad. Man, I was like disrupted on my sleep, bro.
Well, we got things to talk about that I'd rather not do in here.
Oh.
Out by balcony, there's one spot on the balcony that we can take. You just gotta follow me. Get up here.
Where?
Up to the second floor.
Right here.
We're going to the balcony and there's another TV I gotta mute over here. Let me turn that off. Okay. Let's talk up here. Okay. So I do have some news. The dimension that we're in, they're doing a little bit of VRChat and they're doing a little bit of more Roblox. Like at the beginning of their newest video, they had VRChat and then they're doing Roblox. So. And then supposedly the Roxas guy, I don't know where he is, he's just gone. Okay, dude. Did you just stop for 5 seconds, man? I know, your wire's faulty. I fixed your wires in the lab. Okay. There, give me the back of your head. Let me see the back of your head. Okay. Get up and let me see the back of your head. There we go. There we go. You should be fixed.
Okay, good. Yeah, I feel way better.
Yeah, okay. So, Donatello is keeping watch of the lab. One thing we do have to account for is the fact that... Okay. So, what do we want to do with this dimension?
What we want to do with this dimension?
Yes, because we have the power to do whatever since the star can rewrite the entire universe.
I mean... I
But
want to, like, turn down the city. It's kind of loud.
City, I don't know about that. It's usually not this busy at night.
I mean, like, is a concert happening nearby?
Probably. I think it's down there.
Huh.
Pretty loud, then.
What is that, Tater Swift?
Tater Swift, you're funny.
Never heard of him. But...
Okay, so the first house we got, somebody bought that out. Then the second house, well, I had a second house, and then we sold that one, and then the other house, we sold this one, and this is our probably last house.
How do we get this money?
Committing crimes.
You get money for committing crime? Oh, wait, no, I understand.
Yeah.
You could have had me come with you to do that. I'm good with money.
No, but the real question is, where the fuck are we?
We're in some, like, city.
City, you can, I know you're good at observing. Can you try?
Very still-looking city.
Can you find any demoting markers that would lead you to exactly where we are?
I mean, there are pillars in the sky. That usually implies to somewhere in a planet near, like, a galaxy of the right left.
Okay, you're funny.
Because usually there are pillars. I don't know. I'd have to get my technology or something.
Yeah, I think I can note it down to either we're in either Vegas, Los Angeles, or in San Francisco.
San Francisco?
Yeah, either of those, because I do see a lot of bridges.
I don't think L.A.
So it's either Vegas, it could be...
It's not Vegas. That's how I know it. There would be like a... I think it'd be more flashy and like shorter places.
Well, if you was gonna say that one pyramid, I would say we're probably in a different part of Vegas.
I mean, we could try. We don't. We could also not be in America. You know, there could be places like Dubai.
Well, I'm glad we have portals then.
Is there like a Burj Khalifa over there? I don't like.
Good.
I don't
I'm gonna
know.
say probably San Francisco because all the bridges.
There are many bridges.
Yeah,
I mean, I can
because
try and look up on my like this like data thing I have. See
mhm,
if there are any matching of the descriptions.
mhm.
San Francisco City.
Yeah, just look it up in your thing on your arm.
Yeah, I'm looking it up on my like arm phone.
Yeah, we have those. They're like little
So
pads.
San Francisco.
Okay. Yeah, one thing I do want to make clear is wherever
So
we are.
we have to identify some buildings.
Yeah, and that's gonna be
So
hard.
wait a minute.
All right. You went somewhere. Where did you go? Over where? You give me. Oh, there you are. So you need demoting markers.
I feel like these are two. If I look at it through another way, this is very low quality photo. So
Okay, so
is there a building with a? Yeah, I don't think this is like.
okay.
It
So,
looks like San Francisco, but I don't think it's San Francisco.
okay, so uh okay, so a really important question though that I was gonna give to you. What do you want to do here? Is there anything specific you would like to do here?
No, not really. I
Because
mean,
since
be down and try some foods here, mostly with the food.
no, but I'm talking about with the dimensions and stuff. Since they're not.
Dimensions? Maybe like have a certain portals assigned for like groceries.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But here's the thing.
Like we have a doctor's, we can. Well, actually, no, we don't need a doctor's.
Okay, so yeah, we can't really get hurt. If then we can just get to parts and service, but that's really about it.
Yeah. Also, I think the bridges you're looking at over here is like highways.
Well, I'm looking at over there. Far off, you can kind of see a bridge. It's very hard to tell, but you can
I
kind of.
mean, are you sure that's a? I think that might just be a top of a. Talking about that like high pillar over there.
No, I'm talking about like right there. It kind of looks like metal over there.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna look up Dubai City.
But one important question though. Since they aren't dealing with us anymore, what would be your plan since it's kind of considered a break thing?
With what?
So basically, the Fem aren't distracted with us anymore because they moved on to other stuff. Win-win situation. I mean, win-win situation. They find out, they get out, which is they did. I get to spread it around, get not be able to get noticed by them, or them not even know who I am. When that, or they die, get killed, put back in the same body, they don't know who I am, get to spread it around. Both win-win situation. Okay, so now important question we do want to talk about is what do we want to do now that everything is just kind of normalized?
I think first thing I can identify is this is very similar to Dubai.
Okay, then we might be in Dubai.
I mean, that's good. I haven't had the chocolate, but I like pistachios.
So, what should we do? Like,
I'm trying to get like around with the locals because you know this is a very expensive royal city.
I know that's the thing, but I don't know because if people know existence, people aren't really gonna be the most flattered to see animatronics roaming the city.
I mean, we can try and throw ourselves off as a guy that lives here and we're like quote unquote servants, and then it could be like, oh, it's the guy with the servants.
Yeah. That could be cool. Hold on. I'm gonna get this thing up and I'm gonna turn up your voice. Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm glad I
Look,
have this.
there's seas around. Yeah, there's like waters around. There's a bridge there. I think there's a bridge there. Yeah, I can like see a bridge.
Yeah. Alright, so I do have one plan since they're not distracted with us.
Mhm.
Do you want to start working at the Pizza Plex? Because there's so many jobs we could do there. We could take up theater, parts and service. Nobody really does those.
Yeah.
And
The
also
other
daycare
question is,
attendant stuff. I don't know about that. I don't know if the
how
kids
long
would
will
be.
we be working there though?
I mean,
For like at one day. Like how much time will that be?
as long as we don't get found out, that's a good way to get money.
And nobody's going to the daycare during the weekends.
That's the thing, they don't have any daycare attendants for the daycare though, unless they can find replacements, but that's really the only thing I can think of.
Yeah. So we'll go to the daycare. I'm not trying to have so much time there at the daycare.
Yeah, so
But
either
I
we can do like jobs that nobody really cares to check on, just gives them money and that's it.
I guess occasional jobs, but what if we make like a bucket list too of
Uh,
things
so
that we would also want to do in the
so the
meantime?
only jobs that I can really find is theater, which is not really like you don't really have to do anything but sit at a computer, and parts and service, just fixing up stuff.
Okay.
So what
Like
one would you like to do?
I mean, I'll do the theater where I just sit in parts and service and just start like, what do I have to do in
So
parts
in
and service?
parts and service, you basically just fix broken bots. That's about it. I can apply you that knowledge.
Okay, I can also keep track of things,
Yeah.
but that's
Also,
for jobs. What about productivity of things we want to do though?
no, I know. So here's my plan. I'm gonna be in the theater, but I'm gonna get a tunnel in the theater leading to parts and service, so I can get there easily.
Mhm.
Okay. So other things we want to do. What do you have in mind?
For jobs or just whatever.
Whatever, like stuff in free time.
So I have an idea that can hold our ideas.
Okay.
I can go onto my arm and make a bucket list, and then we can have a list of things we want to do. So
Well, that's the thing. We don't want to get discovered too much to the point where they find out about us.
yes, okay, so we can try and make a firewall or like add security. So add.
No. To be honest, I can make an illusion disc if you want to.
So add security, right?
Well, illusion discs, they're where it disguises something as a human or anything.
Oh, so get disguises.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, then I'll put that on the bucket list.
I can make that, but I'd probably have to go to the lab and make that. They're not a hard task, they just take time. And no sign of 303, which
That's
is
good.
which
Put him in the star.
oh, in that disco star, but who knows, maybe he'll come back out of isolation and wake up.
I mean, should we try and do like monthly check-ins?
He doesn't really need anything. He's like it's like in stasis, you know?
I mean, yeah, but like we do monthly check-ins to see if it's like breaking or something.
Oh, it should be fine, but I think really the only
Yeah,
thing.
like if like later we can check it. Oh, there is a crack, and we just fix it up. He
Well,
won't be able to
that
be
thing's
released.
made out of titanium, so it's supposed to last.
I mean, it'll still wear off.
I don't know.
So, I mean, it could be yearly, I guess.
But one thing that we do need to really check up on, kind of on a daily basis, is the dragons in the lab and feed those.
I mean, is that my duty or is that your duty?
That's if you want to take half and I take half. That's really.
I guess. Should we have like taking turns cleaning the place?
Oh,
Should I make like a job list? instead of a bucket list.
Well, cleaning the place doesn't really matter because I can just event something since it's a very large space.
So should we just do Eclipse goal responsibility list?
I feel like we can remember that from the database in our heads, but
I mean, yeah, I'm just saving it into my database for writing it down.
yeah, true.
So we have cleaning monthly, cleaning, and then I'll put both,
Mhm.
both.
Okay, so we need to figure out just besides jobs and
Yeah.
stuff what we really want to do with the lives.
I'm putting taking care of dragons.
Yeah, what do we want to do with our lives though? We can't do much until we get discovered.
I mean, we can try and do some cool upgrades. Find out upgrades.
I mean, there's not really much to upgrade with you. These are kind of like actually star and based
I mean,
models.
we can try and find cool things we can add, not to like our outer selves, but we can add to code.
I'll try to work on something at the lab for that.
Also, you know what we need? We need computers here. We barely
You
have
know, I
computers.
was at the lab and I found this dimension where it was like
Big computer room.
this weird tall eclipse and then another eclipse, and they were working at uh, a daycare. And
Huh.
I think the smaller one said his name was Insanity Code.
We'll see what that is. Honestly, I probably have to up my code.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
up
can produce like
code.
upgrades because we don't really have the Mandinations for fighting yet, so
So I'm gonna say for me to up my code, so I can
yeah.
also learn
Up
more.
codes. Okay, so just besides like jobs and all the stuff we have to take care of, what can we do in our free time?
In our free time, we can. I don't know. Probably try. Honestly, I can try cooking
Yeah, we
every
can just
day.
take walks through the city, I guess. Find new places to explore.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
we have like a grill type thing somewhere in here.
yeah. I mean, we have a pretty good kitchen, I think. So
Yeah, kitchen.
it's fairly small, but it works.
Yeah, it's in the bar, but it does work for many things.
Also, I have another responsibility. Should we do dry cleaning?
Okay,
And
so I
clean
do want to ask you a very important question. It's about the Arrow House.
this house we're in right now.
No, the Arrow House, the other one. The
The
house kind
arrow?
of yeah, the house kind of version of this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we want to use that for something?
I mean,
I mean,
if they
the
have
only
computers there, because we can use that as like a business
yeah,
house.
but the only reason
We can hold information.
well, I mean, we can here too, and that's really the lab. But the reason why I didn't like the Arrow House because how many crowded spaces it had.
Yeah. I mean, we just have to put data somewhere. That's gonna
I
be a
mean,
lot
I
of room.
mean,
So
I mean,
if this is for like if this is for living, we can
we
put.
can put data in my room.
I mean, I guess so. We could also put it in just an empty room that nobody's using.
Yeah,
But I mean, I don't think we should use an entire like room, even with a bed,
yeah.
just to go and put data. Because I don't
So,
think data would really be
to
helpful.
be honest, I don't know if it's just gonna be us or more people. That's the thing that I want to know. But to be honest, yeah, the stupid assistants again blowing up your phone?
Yeah, I got people happening right now.
Yeah, I've tried to tell them assistants to leave us alone.
Assistants sometimes get in the way and stuff.
Yeah, but anyway, so like really main question because we haven't been get to it. What do we want to do in free time mainly besides?
free time, I don't get that much sleep, man. So I gotta like charge.
Yeah, but we're talking
Gotta
about.
take naps, bro. That's like something an old person would do, though.
I know, but like just free time, like walks in the city, going and explore, like anything.
We can't take walks yet
Yeah.
because we have to get the discs for disguises.
Well, I
But
mean, yeah.
when we have those, yeah, we can definitely go for like walks, jogs, and stuff.
One thing
You
I
know,
want to do. Okay, so we need to come up
we
with
could try and take up swimming in the pool we have.
yeah. I mean, we do kind of swim in that daily when we do have our free time.
Yeah, it's just free time events. Honestly, if I'm not busy with like either work stuff or stuff, I could try and code stuff for fun
Yeah,
instead of
code.
like learning to code important stuff. Because that I
That's
basically
that's
think of that as kind of work,
that's really
but
what
not
I
like
take
for
care
money.
of is coding important stuff.
Yeah, I'm mostly with just fixing stuff. Most not coding really, but
Yeah. So we'll think about
that's why I'm trying to learn it.
free time.
Yeah. So for free time, I'm gonna put free time. I'm gonna put for me sleep because I need it.
To be honest, I just.
I'm gonna put your name too. How much sleep do you get?
I mean, I get a good large amount. Kind of the
Okay.
basic amount. Unless I'm needed or something, but that's really it.
Okay. I also, you if you have stuff that you want to have a note for yourself, I usually have stuff for me, like up code and sleep. Do you have stuff you want to know
Really
for
not
yourself?
much because I take on a lot of things.
Hmm.
Anyways,
Got some disturbances.
yeah.
If you do, I still have the list.
Yeah, I guess we can just go check out other dimensions sometimes.
Hmm.
Just see what there is out there.
Yeah,
That's the only thing I can really
we
think
got some
of.
stuff down.
So, we can just really decide more on later what we want to do.
Hmm.
If I can I would love to do kind of reaction stuff, but at the same time, we wouldn't really know how to set that up.
Yeah, have like a type of game night thing.
Yeah, but I really mean like, mm,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Have I noted? Have we ever gone up to this part of the building? Because I feel like we
That
could use it.
that part is just like more of the third floor, and then there's the VIP room that's been locked off.
I mean, we could try and tear down the VIP room.
I
Could
mean, but
store some code in it.
I know, but
Yeah.
okay,
I
so
mean, we could tear that down, store stuff, have it well.
I know, but really, the person said you have to pay to get in there, so basically, you have to give them the amount of money they want.
I mean, we could try. We're taking up a lot of jobs, so I think we can try and afford it. If we can afford this, we can afford that.
Yeah, but to get into the room, it just like
Try and have somebody
it really depends on the VIP pack that you get.
Yeah.
There's many. Dude, the dragon guy went back to his dimension.
Yeah.
It just feels weird. Like anybody that comes here, they're only here for like 3 days, and they leave.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm also gonna put find place to store data.
I mean, really, this house kind of goes undetected. If it's a big house, but surprisingly, it goes undetected for most parts. Really, is there?
Yeah.
What do we plan for the future?
I don't know. Maybe just go along with it.
Yeah, just tag along, find out,
Yeah,
go with the
we
flow.
can't always plan things out
Yeah.
through the entire thing.
We can only plan so much, but that's really about it.
Yeah. We didn't really plan that when I
Yeah. I mean,
did stuff.
there's restaurants.
Yeah, I mean we. That's why I also said if we don't have like the feeling to do that, learn to cook, get some good meals. Also,
Yeah,
probably more cheap than the expensive ones here you
yeah,
can
but we
buy.
could also explore the Pizzaplex a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean it has pizza in the name, so we can also get food there.
Well, to be honest, I heard the pizza there sucks.
I mean, pizza's pizza.
Well, it's basically like that one Chuck E. Cheese incident where it's like recycled pizza, basically what it is.
Dang, they're feeding that to kids, man.
Yeah, I just heard that the pizza sucks. I've also heard that the ice cream ain't even ice cream.
What is it? Like
Somebody said that one time.
milk slop?
No, I've been reading like on reports that somebody bought an ice cream, left it in their room for about a year, and it still hasn't melted.
It's like the McDonald's hamburger thing, or McRonald's hamburger thing.
Yeah, that's not really good for an ice cream.
Yeah,
It's
that's like
supposed to melt.
really many chemicals, man. We gotta study that chemicals.
Yeah, Fazbear's been a really shady and rotten company.
Yeah, we're gonna be working there.
Since everything's like gender bent, do you think the William Afton here is like a female?
Female William Afton.
Like probably Wanda or something?
Wilhelmina Afton.
I don't know. It's probably like Wanda.
Wanda Afton.
That's the thing. There's not really too much to think about. The crying child, though, many people call him Chris, but I think it's more like Evan, and that could be a girl. It really depends. Plus, their creator is a man, which is weird. Because most dimensions are a man, but if this is a gender bent dimension, it should be a female.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really need to breathe or eat. We just do because for the fun of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like a bio-organic animatronic thing.
Yeah. The only thing we really need is energy, and that's why we like use our batteries while we sleep.
I mean, yeah. There's many places we could go and look at the Pizzaplex. Probably we could go to like I don't know El Chips, get some tacos.
Oh yeah, I never heard anything bad about the tacos yet.
Yeah, Roxas's Raceway is still under.
Roxy's Raceway.
Well, it's Roxas's for this dimension, cause let me tell you, Roxas is a man who was originally just a girl. So at the beginning it was Roxanne, but then it turned into Roxas.
That's weird.
Yeah. Don't know how that happens.
Yeah.
For animatronic, it's a little.
I mean, I guess they don't discriminate to animatronics.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of game content we could do. I mean, at the very least.
Yeah.
But we have to be careful because we could do some Gorilla Tag content, but the thing is where we came from.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not all the time because there could be discrepancies that evolve into Gorilla Tag.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other games too we could do. I just don't know what. Because
Yeah, I mean, which one would really fit with our thing?
I mean, we could do gorilla tag, but also we want something that allows both me and you.
Yeah.
And since really, is that a house or apartment down there?
Which one?
I'm not gonna question it. I think it's an apartment at least.
I think it's an apartment complex.
Yeah.
I think everything is like a either office building or something. Like, I think. Okay. Well, my battery seems low, so I gotta charge.
Alright, just head to your room and yeah.
Alright, see you later.
See, this is gonna be a wild day.